Winter's coming. I keep saying that because I got to get ready. All this cardboard I'm saving up, I used to light the fire here, and you'll see in a minute once I get it lit. I just try to get rid of all the freaking junk. I could recycle this stuff. I can't be bothered. I've already taken it out to the road. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to burn this stuff all off and get rid of that big pile in there. And, well, enjoy. First, I got to get it lit. I think once before I lit the fire and I shot it from inside the garage. Didn't work out too good. Be right back. Alright. Woohoo! Burn, baby, burn. Today, because it rained, and because it was raining last night, they allow us to burn. Well, the province is green, so there's usually three colors. There's green, you can burn 24/7. You can have I think it's either, I'm pretty sure it's yellow or orangey kind of a color, yellow. And it means that you can only burn between 8 p.m. and I think 8 a.m., which isn't very often, and I don't like to burn unless it's green. And of course there's red. Nobody's allowed to burn. So we got her lit. It's all wet. The shoes are wet. And let's get rid of this mess. You see that big leafy looking thing on the side there? There's another one inside. That's burdocks. That's the thing I got to get over the hill. Also, I picked up that metal that was laying there, and look what it did to the grass. So I got to get that sorted out right away. And pretty near time to mow. It's kind of long here. So anyway, this thing here is just about to take off. It'll burn pretty good once it gets going. Now I light 3, 4, 5 big fires like this every year. And mostly it's just brush that I want to get rid of. Put you up here. Let's check it, make sure you get, that way I can sit down and talk to you. There. Looks good. So, something up here. We'll watch this for a bit. Make sure it gets burnt down, and we'll be able to walk away from here then. There's a nice view of the back of the woodshed. Here, the guys did a pretty good job on it. There. I've already started hanging a few items up on it. I'm going to put some more stuff up in the back here too. Like I got maybe an old rake, an old broom, some old forestry stuff that I found laying around in the woods here or whatever. Maybe I'll put that up on there as well. But the way the roof is sloped now, I have to measure it, but I believe I could probably put another row of wood along the back if I needed to for one more rack of storing, which would be about 8 feet high, easy, and 12 feet long. So 8 times 12 times 16 divided by 128. And I just don't happen to have any, I got a pencil and I don't really want to do the math. I just want to look at the fire here. Enjoy that. Almost all the apples fell off that tree, I see. I'll go get one. Hang on. Not the nicest looking apples. In pretty rough shape. I'm not eating that. So, I want to make sure that it's well burnt. Now here, this is our local newspaper here. I don't buy it. I refuse to pay money for it. It's owned by the richest guy in the province who only puts in here what he wants you to read. This guy here is the premier of the province, and he's that guy's buddy or an employee. Anyway, you don't read bad things about that family in this newspaper. Yeah. Guess I didn't need to burn this after all. Lucky, eh? One match. So this should go good. Perfect. Now I noticed that most of those yellow apples are getting eaten. So the deer have been up here. They probably come in here sometime around midnight after the dogs are in the house. I can hear them barking in there. She'll let them out soon. Because she doesn't want to hear them bark while she's on the phone with Mom, her mother. A sweet woman. Isn't every mother-in-law sweet? Oh, I can see one. We're going to have to paint the woodshed. We're going to paint it a similar color to what the house looks like. So now that the wood is removed on the side of the garage, I can drive in here, and there's enough room to go around the fire pit, in front of this here old woodshed, and all the way up Lover's Lane. So I have access to get into this side of the property without having to go through any gates anywhere, which was the whole idea of putting the gates up, so I don't have to just to keep everybody else out. Normally after all the construction jobs and stuff like that, I get rid of all the excess wood, because if I was to start to collect it, I'd have it all, well, I already got what I did save all over the place. I got a pile in the wagon over the hill, which my wife continually wants me to get rid of. I think there's a little shed up here that's full of it. And the place behind the garage there seems to collect some. And there's a new collection place right here in this old woodshed. So we'll see. There's a couple of good boards in there though. I was going to make some, maybe some birdhouses later, but I didn't want to make 200 of them. I'll make a couple, maybe another feeder or something to put up there by the house. Burning good now. Luckily for me, all this smoke goes past our house over to the neighbor's front yard. Not that I want to do that to them. But today they probably got their, or they should have their windows closed. Hot. I won't have to shave tonight. Here's some more apples. I didn't know that tree was there till this year. They're a little scabby. I'll open it up and see if there's anything in there as far as worms go. Oh, it's hard as a rock. Oh yeah. It's not bad. And it's clearing up, which is good. And then we'll back to the good old sunshine and cool nights. hot. Gonna have to wait till it dies down a bit. Anyway, slide over here so I can sit down. There we go. That's pretty close. There. I've burnt 5 big trees in there from the side of the hill here, a ton of brush, a ton of lumber, pieces that is. Anyway, I will have to sooner or later get around to fixing these apple trees up. So see if we can make the apples a little better. I want to buy one of those big fruit presses someday. It's on a screw. So as you tighten it up, it forces the juice out of all the apples or whatever we stick in there. And I would like to make apple juice out of it, is what I would like. And then take that apple juice and freeze it. And whenever we want apple juice, we just take out maybe save up all those old milk cartons, clean them up, put them in there, and then it'll be like either in a Ziploc baggie, which I don't think is going to work very well, but put them in those old, like our milk cartons that we have here, and be just like a brick, like a block. I can't remember how much I paid for the apple juice at Costco, but it was probably 4 great big jugs or 6 big jugs for $12 or something like that. And that's $12 that I got thousands of dollars worth of apples here, just the deer eating them all. And after I squeeze all the juice out of the apples, I'll just give them the pulp and they can eat that instead. And I could feed them out in the middle of the big field so we can watch them come in. I'm going to get a better flashlight at some point in my life. The one I got now can shine to the end of the field. You can see the trees about 300 yards away, but I want something that you can really see a long distance at night so that I can see what's moving around in the fields. The dogs, of course, can see better than us at night. Well, that pretty well has got that burnt down pretty good now. And the next thing is, I'll be doing it again here because I've got to clean up my friend's memorial on Lover's Lane. It's overgrown and I want to give the little trees a chance in the spring without the bushes there overpowering it. All the little trees survive, so that's a good sign. mind selling my bow right away. But what I'll do is I'll buy two cameras, a bush camera or a trail cam, so that I can move it around in the property in different places so that I can catch, see what kind of animals are walking around at night. And another video camera. I don't think this one here is going to last much longer. Being retired, you instantly know that money is tight. Or it doesn't take that long to figure it out. Good, that's burning down. That'll burn down. I could just add in all kinds of wet stuff in there now. That'll burn forever. Wow. That'll be still burn it tomorrow morning. I can hear something. Up there. That's hot. I'll never get around the backside of that, that's for sure. Let's see how the battery's doing here. I guess we'll have to label this one the little Fireside Chat. Oh, it's 30 minutes it's been burning. Kind of dried up enough there, we might be able to do something tonight. The freaking battery's almost dead again. I wonder, again, if those little battery packs, I've seen them, guys boosting cars with them. They're the size of a portable hard drive. They're not very big, like they fit in your hand. I wonder if that would, if I strapped one of those things on here, if that would work, so that I could make a longer film. This is a 60 GB card on here. Just curious. If anybody's got any experiences with these little battery packs, I wouldn't mind knowing about it, because maybe I could rig something up to keep the battery charged. I know that I ran the cord from the car, from the USB port in the car up to the where it hooks onto the camera here, with the same cable that I used in the computer. And I went for a drive for over an hour, and it worked the very best. So I'd be tempted to try that. Maybe I'll look one up and see how much they are. Of course, I got to edit the video to remember that I said I got to check it out. Well, that pretty well burns that down to nothing. I wonder if I could pull some more of this crap in there. Wow, that's hot. Oh, battery's going to die. Thanks for coming with me. We now have 272 subscribers, I think. I'll have to check, maybe 273. So welcome to the new guys. Guys being male or female. So I hope you enjoy what we're plodding along here and doing. Basically, we got 100 acres that we're fixing up and turning it slowly into a park, so I can walk the dogs anywhere I want. We got two great big Pyrenees that live here. And we got them well contained so they stay in there. Never have to worry about them breaking out. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. And this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. I'll go over the hill tomorrow after the road dries up somewhat. So anyway, you guys all have a good one, and we'll see you probably tomorrow.